7th of March 2011. Our mind and body is naturally controlled by misunderstanding. Because of misunderstanding, there is created attention to our mind and body. Because of misunderstanding, there is created attention to all the action of mind and body. Because of created attention to the created truth, which is our mind and body, created attachments appear. There is attachments in everyone, to our life, to the time, to the place. It is because of created attention. Created attention to the created truth. That created attention appears because of misunderstanding. Original misunderstanding, which is thinking mind and body as reality, time and place as reality. If we forget this cause and effect, we will think our life as real. We will think our attention, our created attention as real. We will think our attachments as real. In fact, only original misunderstanding is real. Because of original misunderstanding is controlling all the time to our mind and body, created attention to the created truth appear. Because of created attention, created attachments to the life and death, mind and body appear. We are naturally paying attention only to the created truth. Our mind, our body, all the situation, all the time, all the place, the whole universe, all are just created truth. The more we pay attention to the life, to the death, to the time, to the place, the more and more difficult to know about the original truth. Our mind and body is controlled by original misunderstanding. That's why our attention is always to the created truth. All our interesting are concerned with created truth only. That's why it is necessary to change our attention from created truth to the original truth. The more we pay attention to the original truth, original misunderstanding will become less and less. In this way, our mind and body, our life can be free. If misunderstanding is controlling our life is not free. Our ability is not free. We cannot understand directly about the original truth. That's why we need the help of Buddha and his follower. I'm helping you to change your attention from created truth to the original truth. I can also successfully change my attention from created truth to the original truth by the help of Buddha and his follower. That's why I can help you again. In fact, original truth is beyond our understanding, beyond time and beyond place. The original truth is constant, impermanent nature and permanent nature. Constant, impermanent nature has apparent two qualities. One is original creation or action, to think unreality as reality. The other is original knowing or understanding about the original truth and created truth. To be able to pay attention to the original truth, we need to be able to detach the created truth. What I am saying is about original truth, which is beyond created truth. Although I am using my mind and body, time and place, which are just created truth, my attention is beyond created truth. It is impossible to practice by yourself. That's why you don't need to think about yourself. Life is just to use only, not to think anymore, not to pay attention. If you want to pay attention to someone and something, just pay attention to me and to my teaching instead of taking care of yourself, your life. Because by paying attention to yourself, to your life, your mind can never get direct connection with the original truth. Using life is right, using time and place is right, but taking care of life, time and place is wrong. Our attention should be only to the original truth. You cannot pay attention directly to the original truth. That's why you need to pay attention to me and to my teaching. What I am guiding is the only middle way, not about this way and that way. To follow this way and that way is very easy. To follow the middle way is difficult. The middle way is modern practice. The middle way is modern meditation experience. The middle way is beyond time and place. If we pay attention to our life, to the time and to the place, to our experience, we can never get into the middle way. Change your attention from created truth to the original truth with the help of me. It is important not to forget the original action or creation and original knowing or understanding of constant impermanent nature. Someone or everyone is just to use only, not to pay attention. Past, present and future, all time and all place are just to use only, not to pay attention. We can use our life and the life of other people. We can use time and place, but must not forget about the original action and original knowing of impermanent nature. If we cannot pay attention to the original truth, all our action will be controlled by naturally controlled by misunderstanding. If there is misunderstanding, there will be created attention to the created truth. If there is created attention, there will be created attachment. In this way, our mind and body will not be free. We are always doing what other people do. We are always knowing what other people know. We are always watching to each other. In this way, no mind is free. No mind is free from attachment. That's why if our mind is not free, our life is not free. We can do what others can do. We can speak what others can speak. We can know what others can know only. We cannot know beyond created truth. We are not used to change attention from created truth to the original truth. That's why it is difficult in the beginning. The middle way is difficult to practice compared with traditional way. But that difficulty is only in the beginning. The more you practice difficult will, the more your mind will be qualified. The more your mind become qualified, your mind is more nearer with the original truth. Impermanent nature is always the same, never change, which is impermanent by nature. What I am saying is not about the impermanent nature, what we traditionally know. The original impermanent nature is beyond something, beyond everything, beyond everyone, beyond time and place, which is always the same, which is impermanent by nature. No scientist can understand the original impermanent nature because all scientists are paying attention to something and everything, just paying attention to the created truth. Their mind is not free. That's why they know nothing about the original truth. Now we know about created truth, but if we don't know about the original truth, our knowing about created truth is not right. We think created truth as real. We think life and death as real. We think life cycle as real. All our knowing concerned with created truth are controlled by misunderstanding. What I am saying is the permanent truth about created truth. My knowing about created truth comes from knowing about original truth. Compared with original truth, created truth is not true anymore, just to use only, not real anymore. In fact, there is no creator and no created things. Just constant impermanent nature is the real creator. Because of not knowing the original creation of impermanent nature, we are misunderstanding God as creator or ourselves as creator or our action as creator. In fact, everything and everyone is just to use only. All action, good or bad, are just to do and to experience only. Must not think as reality. All knowing, good or bad, are just to know only. must not think as reality. To be able to use created truth in the right way, it is necessary not to forget the original action and original knowing of original impermanent nature. Because of attention, there is attachment to the created truth. Paying attention to the original truth is indirectly detaching the created truth. All created truth are not to reject nor not to accept, just to use only. Whatever good or bad action and experience are, just to do, just to experience, and just to know only. Not to reject nor not to accept. No one to praise, no one to blame. Everybody is just to use only. I am not guiding to do or not to do, to say or not to say. I am guiding to change our attention from created truth to the original truth. If there is no misunderstanding, there will be no created attention, and there will be no attachment to the created truth. If there is no misunderstanding, no created attention and no created attachment, your life is free. All your actions are free. Doing something or not doing is not important anymore. Saying something or not saying is not important anymore. If there is no misunderstanding, original wisdom will control all our action. Original wisdom understand about original truth and created truth in the right way. If original wisdom is controlling our life, we can understand by ourselves what is right, what is wrong, what should do, what should not do, what should say, what should not say, and in this way there will be less and less mistake in our action. If misunderstanding is controlling our action, we know only about the created truth, what is right, what is wrong, who is good, who is bad, when to do, what to do, where to do, time, place, situation, and every single details are important anytime. It is because of misunderstanding is controlling our life. To change the controller misunderstanding from misunderstanding to original wisdom, we must change our attention from created truth to the original truth. Not to forget the original action and original knowing of original impermanent nature is important all the time. What we are doing is not important. Not to forget the original truth is important. Who we are and where we are is not important. Not to forget the original action and original knowing of impermanent nature is important. Not to forget. We need to change our understanding. We need to change the theory concerned with our life. Life is just to use only. Not to think as my life, your life as reality. Must not think young and old, sick and healthy, male and female as reality. All life are just to use only, just to experience only. Even that is just to experience only. No need to be afraid of death. No need to want to die. Just to experience only. When time comes, all of us must die. It is important to understand the truth concerned with life and death. The more we know about life in the right way, the more we can use life in the right way. Traditionally, we are using life in the wrong way. That's why there are a lot of problems concerned with life. Instead of paying attention to our mind and body, just pay attention to the original impermanent nature with the help of me, my teaching. Instead of paying attention to all our action, just pay attention to the original action of impermanent nature. Instead of paying attention to all our knowing, just pay attention to the original knowing of impermanent nature. In this way, if there is no attention to the created truth, if there is no created attention, there will be no created attachment to the created truth, to our mind and body. In this way, there will be no misunderstanding. If there is no misunderstanding, there will be original wisdom, which know directly about original truth and created truth. Changing action is not important. Changing place, changing time is not important. Changing attention from created truth to the original truth is important. I am also helping to everyone for over 8 years now, but my action is just action only. Nobody is controlling my action. That's why my action is powerful. I am using good deeds in the right way. That's why time after time I can do more and more good deeds. I can help more and more people, because there is quality in my mind to use life, to do action in the right way. If misunderstanding is controlling your life, your ability will be just like others. Your actions cannot go beyond limits. Your knowing cannot go beyond limits. My teaching is more than teaching, not only by theory, but also by practical. I am using mind and body, time and place in the right way, without misunderstanding, without attachment. Do what you must do or do what you can do, but must not pay attention to your action. Attention should be only to the original action and original knowing of impermanent nature. We are used to pay attention only to the created truth. That's why attention to the original truth is changing the habit of our mind. This practice can improve the quality of our mind very quickly. The more we try to pay attention to the original truth, the more qualified our mind will be. Only when our mind is qualified enough to understand the original truth, our mind can have direct connection with the original truth and original wisdom. To have enough qualification to connect with the original truth, we need a lot of courage to break our mind tradition, to cut off our mind habit. If there is no attachment to the created truth, attention to the created truth is not problem. If there is attachment to the created truth, attention to the created truth will make our attachments more and more bigger, more and more stronger. All problems come from our mind, from our own mind, because of a lot of weakness in our mind, a lot of problems in our life. If our mind is powerful, stronger, problems are not problems anymore. Our difficulties are not difficult anymore. Because our mind is weak, problems are problems. Difficulties are difficulties. It is because of the weakness of our mind. We can use everything. We can contact with everyone. We can use time and place, but our attention must be only to the original action and original knowing of impermanent nature. Our action should be action only. All our experience must be experience only, must not think as reality. All our knowing must be knowing only, must not think as reality. Using life with the quality of detachments to life is right using. Using with attachment is wrong. Using without attachment is right. Doing action with attachment is wrong. Doing without attachment is right. Knowing with attachment is wrong. Knowing without attachment is right. We are always using our mind and body, but we are using mind and body with attachment. Misunderstanding is controlling our mind and body. Our attachments come from created attention. Created attention comes from misunderstanding. Created wisdom. That's why changing attention from created truth to the original truth is changing attachments to non-attachment, and also changing created wisdom to the original wisdom. The real meditation, the middle way, is more than action, more than experience, more than time and place. That's why to follow the middle way, practicing only if not enough. Experience only is not enough. Using all time and all place for meditation is also not enough. We need to be able to change our attention from created truth to the original truth is necessary. Doing good deeds only is not enough. It is important not to forget the original action and original knowing of impermanent nature. In the beginning, it will be created knowing only. It will be created wisdom only. Now you are understanding about the created truth, but that understanding, that wisdom is not original wisdom, just created wisdom only. Continuous created wisdom will lead to appear original wisdom. Only original wisdom directly know about the original truth. Created truth and created wisdom are just to use only, must not think as reality. By using the created truth, created wisdom, we must try to have connection with the original truth and original wisdom. Because created truth is not perfect, not the same, always changing, just to use only, must not pay attention, must not think as reality. If you have strong attachment to your mind, to your brain, to your understanding, it will be more difficult to accept the truth to accept the original truth, because of strong attachment to the created truth. But there is no other way. That's why if there is strong attachment to the created truth, we must pay strong attention to the original truth. We must change our strong attention from created truth to the original truth. Strong attachment is because of strong attention. The more you pay attention to the education, there will be more attachment to the education. The more you pay attention to your life, there will be more attachment to the life, to the created truth. The middle way is just to practice only. Must not think it is difficult, it is impossible, because whatever concern with our mind are just to use only. Must not grasp, must not think as something. Just to follow only, just to practice only. If you can successfully use the middle way in the right way, the quality of your mind will become greater and greater, and finally will have connection with the original truth. The quality of our mind is important to have connection with the original truth. We are used to pay attention only to our life. The more we pay attention to our life, the quality of our mind will become less and less. The more you pay attention to our body and other materials, the desire from our mind will become bigger and bigger. The more hungry our mind is, the more lower and lower our mind quality is. Whether we pay attention to the original truth or not, we are using the created truth. Only when we pay attention to the original truth, attachments to the created truth will become less and less. In this way, we can use created truth and created wisdom in the right way. There are two types of original wisdom. First, original wisdom understand only about original truth, which is impermanent nature. Continuous first step of original wisdom needs to develop the second step of original wisdom. The last original wisdom understand both of the original truth, impermanent nature and permanent nature. We can use created wisdom, but we must not satisfy with created wisdom. If we can use created wisdom in the right way, our mind can have connection with both of the original wisdom and original truth. Original truth and original wisdom is perfect. Only when our created mind have connection with the perfect original truth, our mind can also be perfect. If our mind is perfect, our life can be perfect. Because of having connection with the perfect original truth. My teaching is over now. We will share our merit. May our merits, all we have done till now, came to Madame Liên Quang Yük, 60 years old, passed away on 28 February 2005. And all sentient beings. May all beings rejoice and share in our merits. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.